Today, guys, we're going to discuss if this is the best Spfl Premiership season ever. We've had Hearts sit up at the top of the league now for 5 months.
This is football heritage.
We've had Celtic have pretty much 3 managers in one season. We've had Russell Martin coming to Rangers, absolutely down them, and then Danny Rowe coming in to save them pretty much in a title push that could honestly be miraculous. We've had Falkirk with John McGlynn, a new breath of fresh air in the Premiership. We've seen Aberdeen kind of go to the slumps and they've sacked their manager, still not had one yet. It's just packed, jam-packed with action. So let's jump into it. This weekend we have Rangers versus Hearts, but that's not what we're here to talk about.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
This SPFL season has honestly been a fan of Scottish football. It's been the best season by far. We've had upsets, we've had manager sackings, we've had teams playing like the prime Barcelona. Messi would probably play for Motherwell at the moment if they had the choice. It's just so exciting to see. We've got new managers coming in, we've got players signing for clubs for ridiculous fees. We've SPFL clubs are actually holding their worth in the transfer market. It's so exciting to see like it's happening here, and it's like people are talking about Hearts win the league. It's the first time it's been done since 1985. Sir Alex Ferguson with Aberdeen, and being 19, we have never seen a team apart from Rangers and Celtic win the league, and it would be exciting. It would be exciting, but let's talk about the kind of what has made it special this season. You know what I mean? This season, it's been made special by players like Masmanisi, Negrin, Shanklin, Devlin. I mean, Devlin has came onto a new game, and the way he controls game, honestly, you could put him in any team in the SPFL Premiership. I guarantee you he would make them better. You've got, as I said, Masmanisi just at Motherwell. Stephen Welsh has been reborn at Motherwell, and we'll kind of go through every team, starting with Hearts. Hearts, we all know what has happened. They've signed players like Braga, Kersides, Stuart Finlay. Honestly, Stuart Finlay, what a threat he is at the back. Honestly, he's a threat going forward, and he's a threat at the back. He is a perfect. He would fit in any team in the Premiership. You've got Carrie Devlin, who's currently injured, so it's probably a big miss for Hearts the weekend. But he's been running games this season. Every time I've watched him, he's been running games. And you've got players like Stephen Welsh, who have went on the loan to Motherwell, and it's just like, who is this? You've got players like Calvin Miller, who's honestly Falkirk is amazing, and he's actually setting on assists this season. So it's like players have came over here, and players of Falkirk in particular, they've kind of kept the same bunch the whole time, and it's actually great to see teams like Falkirk, who are playing progressive football, pressing on the front foot constantly up against the hard team. You've got teams like Motherwell, who are redefining Scottish football. I mean, you move on to Rangers, and they've got players like, let's be honest, Romers looks a really good player, and we've probably not seen him in a while. Mikey Moore coming on loan from Tottenham, and he's one of the best Premiership players there's at that age for a while. You got Celtic Negrin, who's came in. Nobody thought a word of him. There was a lot of controversy at Celtic summer. comes in and his free kicks, his curl on the ball is really, really good. You go to, I've talked to my mother so much this time, but honestly, they are playing superbly, and it's so good. It's so refreshing to see a team who've, like, they've not, previous seasons have been good, but they've not been great. Jens Askew comes in the building. Nobody is expecting a thing off him. I've made previous videos on it. Nobody is expecting a thing off him. And honestly, the way they played against Rangers the other night, and the way they've played against Celtic, Hearts, everybody, he will be gone at the end of the season. Sorry, Motherwell fans, but it'd be good if they could hold on to him, and Motherwell could possibly go into Europe with him, because generally that guy could go places. You go look at Hibs, they've had talents like Kieran Bowie come into a game this season and then sell for 6 or 7 million. David Gray, he's kind of had an up and down season, but I mean, this is out with the Premiership, but they got knocked out of the cup by Neil Lennon and Dunfermline, so there's been so much action this season. You've looked at Falkirk, who have honestly been such a joy to watch for previous seasons. I watched them when they were in League 1, 2 and League 1 to the Championship, and honestly it's so enjoyable. It is, honestly, you don't sit down when you watch the kind of games, and I know this is kind of biased, but I would prefer to watch a Scotland, like an SPFL game, over like Manchester City v Arsenal. It's always on the front foot. They're not moaning and groaning on the floor, and they're actually fighting for their team, because it's their job at the end of the day.
The other hand to see what was going on.
Yeah,
Were
but
you convinced?
It's his job, isn't it?
So, as I said, Aberdeen have kind of been not that very good this season. They've not really produced anything apart from getting battered in Europe. This is they've been kind of one of the teams that are maybe not as appealing to watch, but they create a good atmosphere, and that's what you can ask for. It's got action. I mean, sacking Jimmy Tilleen, they're still not playing. I mean, their sporting director's been in the Ibrox dugout. Melanie has actually talking to managers. You look at Dundee United. They've struggled to score goals. Essentially, they've been postponing matches left, right, and centre. And I remember a day, look at all my comments on this channel, and this wee guy commented, there's only been one Dundee United game postponed in the last 5 years. Since then, there's been 3. So, just sometimes hold back for speaking, guys. I'm only kidding, but it was funny at the time. We've got, St Mirren, they've had a bad season in the Premiership, but they always put a good contest against your big teams in the Premiership, and they beat Celtic in the League Cup final. I know, Wilfred Nancy as well. Man, we've seen the worst and the best managers honestly spring off this season. Derek McInnes is one of the best managers. I knew he was kind of always good.
I can see what he's doing. I can see it, I feel it. He's cooking.
But you've seen it. Wilfred Nancy comes in.
I come from France. I come from Europe. So I was close to when I was a player to sign to Carlisle.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good time to make videos. But St Mirren winning the League Cup, and I went to the trophy parade in Spfl, and it was superb. You've got Presley, who's honestly, I made a video about Presley, and he's doing so well at Dundee. It's unbelievable how good he's doing. He might be low on the table, but it's the performances he's putting in. Nobody expected him to kind of get them to that stage. You're moving on to Kelly. Stuart Kettlewell went winless for 10 games. And then Neil McCann and Billy Dawes, and then the win against St Mirren yesterday, the other day, sorry. And honestly, they're picking up form, and I think they might actually. I don't know. I think they might be safe. Whereas Livy have just moved Martindale up to the sporting director role, and Bartley's a new manager, and they're going toe to toe to Celtic. So it's like you don't. I've came to realise this season you look at games and you're like, I don't know what to predict. I'm going to start doing that, by the way, guys, so stay tuned. You don't know what to predict. Like Hearts v Rangers at the weekend, Rangers v Hearts, you don't know what the score's going to be. You expect you expect so much action in the games. You don't know. You don't want to predict something and it's going to be like way out of the ordinary. I mean, there's just so many good players in this Premiership. We've seen players like Elliot Watt, who could honestly play for Scotland. It's actually mental how many players have came through this. Honestly, if a bid comes in from us when he's in the summer, it'll be upwards of 5 million. You've got Elliot Watt, who could probably go for 3 million, and then last summer they were selling players like Lennon Miller. So club like this summer, like Braga, I'll be surprised if he's still at Hearts. I think he might stay at Hearts for personal reasons, like just he likes it there, like he's loved by the fans, and Hearts could probably hold off interest. So it's going to be so exciting a transfer window. But what do you think? Do you think this is the best season? Let me know down below. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember to smash that subscribe button into the back post, and goodbye.